Didn't the Howleys steal the whole archipelago for a handful of beads? Didn't they bring diseases that cut the Hawaiian population by 90%? And then shipped hundreds of the survivors to leprosy colonies on Molokai, while descendants of the original missionaries took over most of the land and became huge corporations that turned the Hawaiians, Filipinos, Japanese, and others into serfs. These corporations that now own most of Hawaii, its mainline media, banks, and politicians. I'm holding this lissome young woman, cold as a fish, in my arms, and Benny says lie her down on the hard sidewalk, and the ambulance comes, more flashing lights, and she's gone, under a yellow tarp, and I never saw her again. Couldn't surf. Went home and brewed a triple espresso, and my heart was down in my feet. Sat on the lanai and tried to figure out life and death and what had happened to this beautiful woman. Mojo, the dachshund, huffed up on the chair beside me, annoyed I hadn't taken him surfing. Puma, the cat, curled on my lap, but I didn't scratch her, so she went and sat in the sun. I'd seen plenty of death, but this one got to me. She'd been young, pretty, and athletic. Somehow the strong, classic lines of her face denoted brains, determination, and hard work. How did she end up drowned in Kewalo Basin? Benny's bosses at the cop shop would no doubt soon provide the answer. House of Sharks. As mentioned, I've seen lots of dead people. A tour or two in Afghanistan will do that for you. I sat there with my feet up on the bamboo table and tried to forget all this. Mojo kept whining at the door, wanting to hit the beach, but I didn't. Once the sun moved past her spot, Puma jumped back in my lap and began kneading her claws into my stomach. By afternoon, the surf was looking good. And when you're under that thunderous curl, you don't even think about Afghanistan. Or about Sylvia Gordon, age 27, KPOI reported, a journalist for the Honolulu Post, dead in the surf this morning near Ala Moana Beach. But I had a raunchy feeling in my stomach, like when you eat bad sushi, so I quit surfing and went down to the cop shop on South Beretania to see Benny and his friends. Benny was out cruising in his nuclear Chrysler, but Leon Oversdorf, I swear that's his name, second lieutenant homicide, wanted to see me. Look, Lieutenant, I said, I've been cool. I don't drink or smoke weed or indulge in premarital sex or habituate shady premises. So how the fuck you find her? Leon says by way of opening. I explained him how it happened. All the time he's looking at me under these gargantuan eyebrows, and I can tell no matter what I say, he won't believe me, just because I've been inside. I could tell him Calvin Coolidge is president, and even then he wouldn't believe me. So, she drowned, I said after a while, looking to leave. Leon watched me with his tiny, sad eyes. Him that helped put me inside. No, he said. And what he said next changed my life. She was drowned. I didn't do it, I said right away. Leon leaned forward, meaty palms on his desk. Pono, he chuckled. You think we don't know that? Know what? I said, covering my bases. She was dead 6 hours before of when you found her. The thought pained me horribly. This lovely person floating in the cold, uncaring sea, when I could have held her, kept her warm. She was dead, Leon said matter-of-factly. From being held underwater till her lungs filled up with good old H2O. How do you know she was held? I risked. Even if she just normally drowned, there'd be water in her lungs. Leon scanned me the way the guy with the broad axe.